fun, hot afternoon here in Orlando. Love the heat. Actually, it's kind of nice. The second half, clouds came over and perfect day. T-Buck and his team do a really good job. Terrell Buckley and his staff. And anyway, so they had a lot of good moments in the game. Fortunately, we were able to have a few more. In particular, defensively, we came up with the big turnovers, 1 touchdown. And then 4 other turnovers. Got good pressure to the quarterbacks and had some strip sacks as well. So all of it together, really strong defensive game. Offensively, with a week and a half with Luis Perez, I thought he did an awesome job taking care of the football, getting us in and out of the right plays. Really a good job. Love the way, I don't know, we didn't rush for, I don't know what we rushed for, but man, Davion Smith what a workhorse he is. Love watching that guy play. So just proud of I thought Devontae Bosby, our corner, was excellent in his coverage and with the turnovers. So all of it together was a good, positive day.
Coach, Kyle Nash with the 3-point conversion. Good to meet you. You've played this team before. It was a defensive romp the first time, 10-9, lowest scoring game in the XFL season thus far. How much difference did you see in this one than the team? Because they have a lot of different changes on the roster. What was different preparation going into it?
Yeah, in particular, their offense is much different compared to the first time. In fact, doesn't even resemble the first time we played them. And I'm assuming that's Shane Matthews' influence and his play calling. And I told him, I called him last week ahead of the game and told him I'm recognizing all these plays I used to have to defend in spring ball against Coach Spurrier. So we had a good idea, you know, what we were going to see.
Coach, I'll get you one more. Then, with that in mind, you mentioned the defense and getting in there to the quarterback. What do you think was the extra oomph they had in the defensive line to kind of get in there, break things up? What was the key for that success?
You know, I think as much as anything, our 4-man rush got to them some. You know, that led to some interceptions, and then the last one we blitzed them, and fortunately he had to hold the ball just long enough that we got to him, and then he couldn't get the ball down to protect it. So fortunately, that ended the game. They were close to field goal range, is why we came after them. To hopefully, just what happened. Hopefully, push them back and not allow them to be in field goal range.
Coach, a little uncharacteristically chippy this week on both sides of the ball. Since you guys are still alive in the division, how bad did your team want this win?
Yeah, we wanted it bad. I mean, I compliment all these players. They care, man. They play hard. It matters to them, and it shows on how hard they play. And I guess some of the chippiness, some of it's senseless. It's not smart ball by them or us. So hopefully you've got to clean that stuff up. That's not good football, having all those penalties.
Yeah, Coach, definitely congratulations on the win. What does it say to you that you had Coach Spurrier come out here and support you in this game physically for this team?
Yeah, Coach Steve and Jerry Spurrier both were here with Scott Spurrier's on our staff also, and his 2 children they brought with them. So it's, I always love seeing Coach Spurrier and Jerry. They're remaining very, very close, dear friends to my wife and I. And so anyway, it was good to spend some time with them, and I'll catch up with them soon enough. Okay. Probably tonight.
Thank you. Coach, you look at the stats of this game, and Orlando kind of dominated in almost every major statistical stat here. What do you say to you just coming away with the win despite all the adversity your team faced today?
Yeah, would we have 13 penalties? That's when you come up with 5 turnovers and a defensive touchdown, you're usually going to be on the plus side of it.
Yeah, one thing about the Guardians, they actually have a very potent running game. What could you say about your team to kind of limit them from getting loose?
Yeah, and we wanted to definitely control the run game and be able to mix our coverages. Fortunately, we were able to do that, to limit their running game. And then we were able to blend coverages in the secondary, which helped us a lot, in particular in the second half.
All good.
Okay, thank you. Thanks.
Bring in Luis Perez and both Clark real quick.